Hey y'all, it's Chrissy and welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to watch to the end to see the finished look. In today's video, we will be doing extra full Bohemian Knotless braids, and I'm doing them this medium size. The products that I used were about 4 packs of pre-stretched expression hair. I used 3 bundles of ginger curly hair pieces. I use 1 jar of braiding gel. I use a rat tail comb. I use my hair clips, and I always make sure that I want to start on a freshly clean washed scalp because you don't want to do hair on a dirty scalp because that's just not right. As you guys see here now, I'm going to start separating the hair and just pre-parting for my next following row. Before actually braiding the row that I'm going to start braiding, I always want to make sure I pre-part just because it saves me time and just so that I won't have to keep going over my parts. I'll already have a straight part. And honestly, when it comes to like parting all the way around like the head, because the head is not like, you know, it's not a box, it's kind of hard to get that straight part that you are actually looking for. So, you know what I mean, there's different ways that you can start parting. I should start including like some close-up hair videos of like parting and everything. But y'all, honestly, it has been a month. Like, this is June. We are in June. Well, actually, it's now July. It's July the 2nd, and y'all, it has been a month. But yeah, y'all, like I said, it has been a month. I literally just got glue. I just got super glue in my eye, y'all, like 2 days ago. I couldn't see for like 2 days. You know what I mean? Like, it has been a month. The month has already just started, and we're already here. But as you guys can see, you looking at the video, y'all can see I'm just really scoping the scenery out, and I'm just pre-parting, and I'm just yapping, and I'm just talking. I feel like parting can be hard, especially if you're a beginner. So honestly, I suggest try parting on yourself first before you actually do somebody's hair, or you practice, or you get one of your mannequin dolls. Get a mannequin doll and practice on the mannequin doll because that will most definitely help. Please do not just go straight into braiding and go straight into doing Bohemian Knotless braids if you do not know how to do this. And I mean, this video is for people that just literally want to watch, or they kind of get a hand of what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? This video is just basically about me, how many pieces I'm going to add in to get that full desired look. As you guys can see, this is the extra full boho, and we use like a lot of packs. We use like at least 3 to 4 packs of the ginger human hair curly pieces. I'm not exactly sure what number it is. I would say 350. I think it's 350, but the hair store that I actually got this hair from, it didn't even have a number. They just called this mango, and that's what we're going with. I got mango hair color, period. But yeah, you guys, as you guys can see, I have applied my braiding gel onto her scalp, and now I'm gonna actually correct and get them parts to be as sleek as possible. You get me? Because that's what we need. We need our parts to be sleek. We need our parts to be straight. And yeah, that's how I'm going to straighten her part and correct her parts. I make sure to use both of the ends of the comb, but when it comes to like actually going straight across, I use the rat tail, like the end of the comb, the metal piece, more than I use like the beginning of the comb, because I feel like it'll give me that straight, like that sharp look that we going for. You know what I mean? We're not trying to make it like 100% perfect, but we know we want it 100% perfect, but we know it's not. But we want it to at least be somewhat there. So make sure you're taking the end of that rat tail comb and you're going straight across. I didn't mention this before, but whenever you're applying the gel onto the scalp, please be very considerate, because I feel like applying too much gel, it can cause problems later on. Like, you know, clients do sweat. It might get in their eye. It might burn their, you know what I mean? So make sure that you're applying the gel onto their scalp, not on like their forehead. You know what I mean? And make sure that you're not applying like a whole large amount. But once I have straightened out my part and I have figured out that box part that I'm looking for, I'm going to then comb out the gel that I have applied, and I'm just basically just going to mold the hair and then get to braiding. The reason why we're molding the hair is just to get that flat, sleek look that we're going for, and just to make sure that we don't have a bumpy base, like, or a bumpy part you get what I'm saying, and sticky parts. We don't want sticky parts. You know what I mean? We just want a good sleek look. If you put too much gel, y'all, it will cause the client's hair to flake, and it will cause the client's hair not to last. So please be very, put a fingertip. Don't put too much. Now I'm going to start my braid. Well, after I done did all this. Once I have combed all that out, I'm going to start my braid. You guys going to see how I start my braid. I basically just split it into 3. And if you already know how to plait, this should not be that hard. You split into 3 and you just flip, go over, flip, go over. You pull over you get what I'm saying? I feel like somebody's laughing. You know what I mean? It's really hard to teach somebody how to braid. Unless, I should have recorded this video up close, honestly. I'm sorry, that's my fault. But once I have braided down about 1 to 2 times, I then add in my piece of curly pieces. And I basically just repeat the steps. I make sure that as I'm braiding down, I'm adding at least, I want to say for one braid, I would say at least add 8 pieces of curly pieces. It doesn't have to be a lot, but if you do want that full desired look, you can add a very thick piece. You guys didn't get to see the back row. For the first 2 to 3 rows, I don't put any curly pieces just because it's going to be heavy. You know what I mean? When it's time to hot water it, and overall, it's going to be heavy because that's just too much hair. It's going to be too much hair for my client's head. So I don't do, I skip 2 rows. I know some people do it differently, but I skip at least 1 to 2 rows just because nobody's really going to see the first 2 rows. And it's just going to be too much hair. It's going to get tangled. So I try my best to avoid any issues. So, yeah. Yeah, so as I'm braiding down, I'm just simply adding pieces in. I use my clip to actually, separate it. Because if you don't separate the curly pieces from the braiding hair, everything's going to get all tangled up. And it's just going to be a mess a little bit. If you don't know how to separate it on your own, make sure you guys have them clips. And you know what I mean? Whenever you're doing this style, please make sure you inform your client of the aftercare and how they're supposed to treat this hair while they're getting it done. I feel like when it comes to Bohemian knotless braids, it does have a tendency of the curly pieces to come out. But I feel like the only real way it's gonna come out is if you didn't braid it tight enough in that braid. And for 2, if you're just one of them clients that just playing your hair too much, and you know what I mean, it's nice to play in your hair, but if the human pieces come out, please don't say nothing to me, because I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you get what I'm saying? It's human pieces. Treat it like a wig. Wigs do shed. So what do you expect this hair to do? You expect it not to shed? Come on, it's going to shed. It's human hair. But if you don't want it to shed that much, you can either use some super glue, some crazy glue, some nail glue, or you can simply just braid it in how I'm doing. I never really had any issues. You do have 1 and 2 clients here and there that's going to say, oh yeah, some of the pieces came out, but it's human hair. What do you expect, like I said? But yeah, I'm basically just going to repeat the steps that I did earlier. If you guys notice, I'm not sure if I do it with these braids. I may not. But when it comes to adding the pieces of hair, I basically do it every other braid. So I add the curly pieces to every other braid just because I don't want the curly pieces to get tangled. Either way you take it, it's still going to get that full desired look that we're going for. So it's really not that big of a deal. It's just something that I prefer to do because I already know what goes on. You know what I mean? With the hair, I already know these long curly pieces are going to get tangled in. So what can I do to, not let that happen? Don't put too much. Yes, you can put a lot, but make sure it's not too close to one another because it's going to tangle. And another thing, because I did not get to record the finished look, but when it's time to hot water your client's hair and everything, please make sure that you have added enough, right? Make sure you have enough of oil, enough spray oil. Make sure you add enough oil in your client's hair because you want to make sure it's not dry. And also make sure you guys put enough of the mousse, whichever your desired mousse is. I like to use the Shine and Jam sometimes, and I like to try other brands, but I do prefer to use mousse, and I only prefer to use oil. I don't add any water. I don't spray any water. I don't even tell my clients to spray any water, because I feel like if you spray water with these braids, you're only asking for your hair to get matted up. You know what I mean? The whole point of the oil is to keep it smooth and steady. So make sure you spray a lot of oil. Make sure you lift up the hair and you get under those layers. Because you have to remember, you didn't just add curly pieces to one row. You added it to damn near all the rows. So make sure when you're spraying and you know what I mean, you're finishing up the style and you're moussing it up, you got all that oil everywhere. Because you do not want your client's hair to tangle, because they're going to not like it and they're going to complain. Okay? It's not, okay, I got y'all. You see, I'm telling y'all the icks, because I be hearing what my clients are talking about. They're like, oh, it tangled. But when it comes to me, it don't tangle. So y'all gotta stop using the fake hair. Do not use human blend mixed with fake hair, because it's still going to tangle. It's just, you get me? It just use 100%. Stop being cheap. If you're, just tell your client to buy it, or you can provide it, and you just let them give you back the money. Simple as that. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm gonna stop yapping for a little bit. Today is, what is today? Today is a Wednesday, and I have a client at 8:30. I'm gonna make me some food. I'm gonna chill out for a little bit, and I'm gonna edit some more YouTube videos. And yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about, y'all, in this video. I told y'all the hair color. Oh, this is pre-stretch expression hair as well. For the human curly pieces, I suggest you just going to your local beauty supply store, you know what I mean, and just getting it from there. But if you want to be fancy dancy and just order everything online, you can just order them on Amazon, you know what I mean. But make sure that you're ordering good quality hair. Please do not waste a bunch of money on hair that you don't even know that's good. That's why I say it's best to just get it from the beauty supply store, because you can feel it, you can see if you like it, you can see if it's real or fake, you know what I mean. So, and you can see the length and everything. So I suggest just simply just going to your beauty supply store. It may be more, but I feel like it's better that way. But yeah, y'all, enough of me talking. I just want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for listening to my voiceover. If you guys would like me to continue doing voiceovers, just let me know. I do get insecure about YouTube just a little bit, because I don't know what people like and what they do not like. I don't know if y'all like listening to people yap and all that extra stuff. But you know what I mean? Please like the video, comment, watch to the end. Make sure y'all comment some real stuff. I need tips. I need help. I need help on making content. So if you guys have any videos, whether it's about braiding, if it's about product, if it's just about a life, I do want to start making like more videos with my face in it, of me actually talking. Like, I don't want this to only be a braiding video, but like braiding YouTube channel, but this will be mainly about braids. So yeah, y'all, subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys soon. Bye. I'm not dangerous. In your mind, I'll be generous. Witness the greatness. Ready to witness the greatness. I want my baby to have your eyes. I'm going against my own advice. Should I do New York? I can't decide. Fashion week was more your thing than mine. I can't even lie, I'd rather stay inside. I can't do suit and tie. Can't
can't be in one room with you and stand on different sides. One thing at a time, I have to learn to hide. One thing at a time, emotions running high. I wish you felt alright, just hitting my line all the time, all the time. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. You stay on my mind all the time, all the time. Ooh, it takes some finesse. I see you finesse. He can't lose finesse. Yeah. You stay on my mind. You and your sister, too hard to handle. Things will get canceled. I will make time for you. Commitment, going the distance. I'm new to all of this. Yeah. It takes some finesse. I see you finesse. He can't do finesse. Yeah. You stay on my mind. You stay on my mind. Stay on my mind. Yeah. Baby, you stay on. Baby, you stay on. Baby, you stay on. You stay. You stay on. Baby, you stay. On my mind, stay on my mind. On my mind, stay on my mind. You stay. On my mind, stay on my mind.
Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Sucking my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rum. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like I tell you, always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was bitches, I'd hate me a lot. Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. No friends, I don't fuck with the fake. Saying they love me, but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty bitch, but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Bitch too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Never get me wrong when I hop at the truck. Pretty bitch like Lauren with a big ass butt. Yup, pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood.